As I remember, I was writing from my childhood because it was a big pleasure for me. Suddenly, I discovered the space where can I move and forget that I'm a part of Soviet reality.
Novelist and playwright Dato Turashvili's upbringing in Soviet Georgia influenced his early writing. He was a student protest leader and an activist in the popular revolution that overthrew the Soviet-era government. His most widely translated works are the play Gene's Generation and its adaptation into a novel, Flight from the USSR. They are based on a failed 1983 hijacking by a group of young Georgians trying to flee to the West. Born in Tbilisi in 1966, Turashvili studied literature and the history of art and film at Tbilisi State University, and then in London and Madrid. He has written 17 novels and short story collections, as well as award-winning plays and several screenplays. Turashvili's passion for his country and its turbulent past are coupled with an appreciation of how love transcends borders, law and nationalities. We met him in Tbilisi.
After the independence, when they published my first book of short stories and so on, then I started writing, publishing novels, plays for theater, movie scripts and so on. In my example, in my case, I see as most important for my literature is, of course, the love. I think I have written many books, I have traveled in many countries, and I have seen many really very interesting things and places. But also, for me, most beautiful is a couple when they are in love. This is most still, and now, even now, and also for my art, for my books, they are most beautiful and important. That's true. The book which is bestseller not only in Georgia and which is published in many countries, is translated in 11 languages, is the tragical story about young Georgian people, a group of people. They decided in the Soviet period to hijack a plane for escaping from the Soviet Georgia. Can you imagine? But everywhere. Also, I have the book about the couple, for example, Georgian princess and Seljuk prince. I have written a book about Georgian passengers of Titan and so on and so on. It happens with writers. You can disappear, you can move to other period, other centuries, and change your life totally. You can do it if you're writing a book. It happened with me many times when I was writing a book. For example, the book I published 2 years ago, it's about the Tbilisi, but of 12th century. So, of course, I have not seen Tbilisi, my city, in 12th century, but I could and I can imagine it. The part of this city is part of my life. I was born here, yes, but there was a distance. I think there was the distance between this city and my childhood, so in the Soviet period. And then there were so many things I didn't like in Tbilisi. I mean, Soviet architecture, beginning from the Soviet architecture, from the style of life, mentality, the Soviet mentality. I discovered that, I turned out that, and I had more connections with that Tbilisi, that city, which was founded in the 5th century, than with that city where I was born. When I'm writing, I know where's the border between the fiction and reality. When I'm writing, maybe I know. But when I finish the book, you know, that the line or border between reality and fiction disappears. I was sure that I knew the history of Georgia, of my native country, which was fighting and fighting during many and many centuries for its freedom. And when I was a student, of course, I was a very active member of the movement, student movement for independence and against the regime. And it was happening about 25 years ago, but I have still the same ideas, the same hope, the same wish, the same dream to live in a very democratic, contemporary, modern state.